In the heart of the Karakum Desert in Turkmenistan, we find something as impressive as it is unsettling, a huge crater that never stops spitting flames. This natural phenomenon, known as the door to hell, has captured the imagination of all those who dare to approach it. They call it the door to hell, and this burning crater is like a scar on Earth that has been fascinating the entire world for decades. The intensity of the flames, which never go out, creates an almost supernatural atmosphere, especially when observed under the starry mantle of the night. Its flames, which can be seen from miles away, look like a door to hell itself, a reminder of the destructive power that our planet hides. This spectacle of fire and heat is not only a visual phenomenon but also a reminder of the uncontrollable forces of nature. The crater, about 70 meters wide, burns day and night, shining with a mystery that attracts curious onlookers and scientists alike. During the day, the heat is almost unbearable, but at night the glow of the flames creates a hypnotic sight that is hard to forget. But where did this phenomenon come from? The history of the door to hell dates back to the 1970s, when a team of Soviet geologists was drilling for natural gas. What they found was an underground cavern full of gas, which collapsed, creating the crater we see today. How has such an inhospitable site become a tourist destination? Despite its danger, the door to hell attracts thousands of tourists every year. People come from all over the world to see this fiery spectacle and feel the scorching heat on their skin. Come with me on this journey to the heart of darkness to discover the secrets of the door to hell. We will explore not only the history and science behind this phenomenon, but also the legends and myths that surround it. We will see how this crater was born by accident, we will listen to those who have dared to approach it, and we will discover the impact it has had on the environment. Scientists have been studying this place for years, trying to understand how and why it continues to burn incessantly. Come with me into this mystery, but be careful, the door to hell could trap your soul. This place is not just a visual spectacle, but also a reminder of the fragility of our planet and the forces that we cannot control. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss a single detail of our investigations. Every week, we explore new mysteries and natural phenomena that challenge our understanding of the world. It was the year 1971, a year marked by great changes in tensions worldwide. The Cold War was at its most tense, and the Soviet Union was desperately searching for new sources of oil and natural gas. The competition for energy resources was fierce, and each discovery could mean a crucial strategic advantage. In the Karakum Desert, a team of Soviet geologists thought they had found a very promising deposit. This vast desert, known for its extreme conditions, became the setting for one of the most ambitious explorations of the time. Excited, they began to drill the earth, not imagining that they were about to unleash a hell that would burn for decades. The excitement and optimism were palpable, as each drilling brought the hope of a monumental find.
What these scientists didn't know was that they had drilled right into a pocket of natural gas under a lot of pressure. This gas, trapped for millions of years, was waiting for an opportunity to break free. The ground gave way, swallowing the drilling platform and creating a gigantic crater. The magnitude of the collapse was impressive, leaving everyone present in shock. The natural gas, now free in the atmosphere, became a huge danger, both for the environment and for the people of the area. The release of gas not only represented an explosion risk, but also a threat to public health and local wildlife.
To avoid an even bigger catastrophe, the scientists made a radical decision: set the gas on fire. They believed that by igniting it, the gas would be consumed quickly, eliminating the imminent danger. They thought the fire would consume everything in a matter of days or weeks, but they were wrong. The fire, instead of going out, continued to burn with unusual intensity. The crater is still burning today, more than 50 years later, as a reminder of the unexpected consequences of our actions. This phenomenon, known as the door to hell, has attracted the attention of scientists, tourists, and curious people from all over the world. This miscalculation has created one of the strangest and most fascinating phenomena on the planet, a place that seems straight out of a science fiction movie. The door to hell is not only a reminder of the fragility of our plans, but also of the incredible power of nature. Every year, thousands of visitors approach this remote place in the Karakum Desert to witness the eternal fire, marveling at the sight of the flames that never go out. The story of this burning crater is a lesson on the importance of caution and respect for the forces of nature that we often underestimate.
Despite the danger and extreme heat, several explorers and scientists have approached the crater to study it up close. This crater, known as the Door to Hell, has been an enigma since its discovery. Human curiosity and the desire to understand the unknown have led these brave individuals to challenge the most adverse conditions. Equipped with advanced technology and an indomitable spirit, they venture into the heart of this natural phenomenon, seeking answers to questions that have intrigued humanity for decades. Their stories give us an idea of how huge and mysterious this place is. Each expedition reveals new data and raises new questions. The magnitude of the crater is impressive, and its origin is still a subject of debate among scientists. Some believe it is the result of a failed drilling operation, while others suggest it could be a natural formation. What is indisputable is that this place has a magnetism that attracts those with an adventurous spirit and an insatiable thirst for knowledge.
George Kourounis, a Canadian explorer famous for his extreme adventures, was the first person to descend into the crater in 2013. His feat was not only a personal achievement, but also a milestone in scientific exploration. Kourounis meticulously prepared for this mission, aware of the risks involved. His descent into the crater was a historic moment, captured in images that have inspired many others to follow in his footsteps. Equipped with a special suit that resisted heat, Kourounis collected soil samples and studied the microbial life that, surprisingly, has managed to survive in this hostile environment. These samples have provided valuable information on how life can adapt to extreme conditions, offering clues about the possibility of life on other planets. Kourounis' work has opened up new avenues of research and has shown that even in the most inhospitable places, life can find a way to thrive. His experience, which can be seen in an impressive documentary, brings us closer to the overwhelming reality of the Door to Hell. This documentary not only shows the physical challenges that Kourounis faced, but also the emotional impact of being in such a surreal place. The captured images are a testament to the beauty and danger of this crater and remind us of the fragility of our existence in the face of the forces of nature.
Other visitors describe the feeling of being on another planet, surrounded by scorching heat. The experience of being near the crater is something that many describe as surreal. The intense heat and the constant glow of the flames create an atmosphere that seems straight out of a science fiction movie. Tourists who venture here are often speechless, overwhelmed by the magnitude and intensity of the crater and the constant roar of the flames. This sound, which never ceases, is a constant reminder of the uncontrollable energy that lies beneath the surface. The flames, which have been burning for decades, are a hypnotic and terrifying sight at the same time. The roar of the fire is like an echo of the past, a voice that speaks to us of the mysteries that we have not yet unraveled. The stories of these explorers, full of wonder and respect for the force of nature, make us think about our place in the universe. Each story is a piece of a larger puzzle, a story of courage, curiosity, and humility in the face of the unknown. These testimonies invite us to reflect on our relationship with the planet and to value the importance of preserving these unique places. The Door to Hell is not just a crater in flames, it is a reminder that there are forces in nature that we cannot control, forces that we must respect and understand. This crater is a symbol of the duality of nature, its ability to create and destroy, to inspire and frighten. It reminds us that despite all our technological advances, we are still small in the face of the vastness of the universe. The Door to Hell is a place that challenges us to look beyond the known and seek answers in the darkest and most mysterious corners of our world.
Approaching the Door to Hell is an experience that overwhelms your senses. The heat is suffocating even from afar, and the smell of sulfur fills the air. But what really hits you is the sound, a constant deep roar like a giant monster breathing. This roar is the sound of natural gas escaping from the depths of the earth under pressure, feeding the eternal flames of the crater. It is a hypnotic and terrifying sound at the same time, a reminder of the raw energy that hides beneath our feet. At night, the show is even more impressive. The flames, visible for miles, illuminate the desert night sky with an intense orange glow. It is a beautiful and terrifying sight at the same time, a reminder of the power of nature and our own insignificance. Over the years, the Door to Hell has changed quite a bit. The crater has grown larger as the walls have collapsed, and the intensity of the flames has varied, sometimes burning more strongly, sometimes less so.
Some experts believe that the crater could continue to burn for decades, even centuries, fueled by the inexhaustible supply of natural gas. Others believe that the flames could go out suddenly, without warning, leaving a silent and mysterious crater.
The future of the door to hell is uncertain, but what is clear is that this place will continue to fascinate and intrigue humanity for a long time.